Hey everybody, so it is the morning of January 24th, 2015, and I'm getting ready to go to the San Jose Capital Flea Market. And if you guys live in San Jose or you're in the area, I definitely recommend checking out this place. It's the best flea market I've ever been to. I get most of the items I buy for between $2 to $5, and I buy a lot of CD players, cassette players like Walkmans and stuff, portable ones. I buy a lot of calculators, video game stuff, Legos, pretty much anything like that. A lot of small items. And yeah, we're going to do some filming while we're there and see what we can find. And at the end of the video, I will add in showing like how much I spent and how much everything's worth. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Hey guys, I just wanted to mention something before I get going here. I track my mileage for my business-related driving. I would always forget to do it, so I had to print this out and stick it above the radio in my car so that I'd always see it. And remember to pull out my phone, open up the Milebug app, which I just downloaded yesterday and used for the first time to go to the post office. And it's really cool. It was like $2.99 I think for the full version, which is not bad. It's actually saved me more than that on my first trip to the post office. So definitely check out Milebug if you guys want to track your mileage and get some more back on your taxes. So now I'm off to the flea market. Alright, so I'm back from the flea market, and I got a ton of awesome stuff today. And there's a couple things I want to talk about before I get into showing you guys everything. I filmed a little bit at the flea market, which you guys saw the footage of, but it's really weird to try and film the flea market because I have to use my phone, and it's really obvious that I'm filming. So I decided not to do too much of that because I feel like it's going to make people uncomfortable, and kind of made me a little bit uncomfortable to be filming people like that. So I'm going to try and invest in some spy glasses so that I can film in places like, at the flea market and in thrift stores and everything. I won't be going to the flea market much more because I'm moving soon, but I can use them at other places. So one thing I wanted to say about the flea market is that I don't look up anything until I get home, after I've bought everything and I'm done with the flea market. And the reason for that is I know I have a general idea of which stuff is good and is worth getting. So I generally stick to what I know at the flea market. And everything is cheap enough that even if I buy it and it turns out to be worthless, I'm only really out a couple dollars. So I've already gone through and added everything to my spreadsheet and looked up the prices of everything. So at the end, I'm going to tell you guys what I paid and what it's worth. And most of the items I paid like between $1 and $5 each for. So I might not show every single thing because there's a bunch of crap, but I'll show you the main stuff. I got a TI-85 calculator, which works. That's like $20. And I got a TI-83 Plus, which doesn't work, so this is only like 10. Got a couple plug-and-play games here. This one goes for about 20, this is about 15. I got a good N64 controller with a tight joystick, and it has an official memory card in there, so both of them together it's like 25. I got this little Sony Bluetooth modem adapter, which there's only one posted that's used, and it's like 18, but there's none sold. This is one of those things that I didn't know anything about it, but it's Sony and it said Bluetooth, and I figured, it was like $2, so why not take a chance on it? I'll put it up for like $14.99, see what happens. I got a set of speed stacking cups for cup stacking. these aren't worth too much. You can buy this exact set from China for like $6 with free shipping, but I have a couple of the, I have some more speed stacking stuff at my parents' house in Washington, and I have 2 of the little timer things, but I only have 1 set of cups, so now I have 2 sets of cups and 2 timers, so I can make 2 different bundles. I got a bunch of handheld CD players and handheld cassette players. I mostly try and focus on getting Sony ones, so I have this one here. I have this one, which came with a car tape adapter. This one, a couple more here. This black one is really good. It's like $35. Most of the other ones are between about $15 to $20. And I think there's a couple more of those in here too, but I also got a bunch of Walkmans. Got a couple sports ones here. I got this voice recorder with a pair of Radio Shack headphones. I got this really old Unitech one with a case. This is a particular item I can't find on eBay. There's none posted, and there's none completed or sold. So for something like this, when I'm adding it into my spreadsheet, I put the predicted value at 0 just to be safe, because I can't find it, I don't know what it's worth. So whatever I sell it for is more than what my spreadsheet is expecting, I guess you could put it like that. This is a Sony mini disc player, and this is worth like 30 bucks. This here is a Panasonic transistor radio in a case here. It's red, and I can't find this on eBay either. So another thing I had to put at 0. This is another thing I couldn't find. It's a Toshiba cassette player, but it has Bugs Bunny on the front playing guitar. And there's a bunch of Toshiba products that have Bugs Bunny on them, like boom boxes and stuff, which are like, you know, 30 to 50 bucks, but I can't find this. So I had to put that at 0 as well. It's a little Sony AM/FM Walkman radio. I'm sorry about the lighting. Once I get to Washington, I have real cameras and I have real lights and everything. The production quality of those videos, once I get there, is going to be much higher than these. I'm filming this on my MacBook with my built-in camera, and the sunlight is making for bad lighting. I have my iPhone here with the flashlight turned on to try and lighten stuff up, but this thing's worth about 30. And in the video, you can see like a rainbow here, but I can't see it in real life, only on the video. Got a couple of these Texas Instruments calculators. They're the BA35, and these both work, and they're not worth too much. For like 12 bucks each. Some game-related stuff. I got a GameCube, just the system. I got a fat PS2 system. I do really well with PS2s. And I got a Sega Genesis Model 2. The Sega Genesis came with 2 controllers, one of them's third-party, and then a bunch of games, which I'll show you guys. But the GameCube, the reset button is stuck, but if it works, I can sell that for like 20 bucks of free shipping. The PS2 came with 1 controller, but I have tons of controllers and tons of extra cables, so I'm just going to complete that set and put 2 controllers with it, and I'll sell that for about 50 to 55. The Sega Genesis, honestly, it's not worth that much. With the 2 controllers, I'll probably put it for like 20 bucks, 20 or 25 with free shipping. Because I don't have cables, I can't test it. But it came with a bunch of games, like I said, and I paid like $20 for the whole bundle. So, and one of the games in here is pretty good. So we have all 3 Sonic the Hedgehogs, and these all came with the cases too, which is nice. These aren't worth much. Sonic 3 is about $15. The other 2 are about like $3 or $4. Then this is Pac-Man and Mortal Kombat, kind of cheap ones, you know, 5 bucks. Sonic Spinball, another cheap one. And then Toe Jam and Earl, which I knew was a good game. I thought it was worth about 15, but there's no manual with this one. But even the cheapest cartridge is 30. The cheapest one with the case is 40. So I'll probably price that a little bit under that to get that to sell. Another game I got, I paid $2 for this, is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus for the PS2. This one's complete, disc is in good shape, and the cheapest one of these is 30. And these are all eBay prices. I don't sell on Amazon yet. If you guys know FBA stuff and any of this is more expensive to sell on FBA, let me know and I'll hold on to it because I am gonna start FBA at some point. Let's see, I got 4 PSP games here, all RPGs. You guys can read the titles there. But Tales of the World is a $25 game. All the rest are $10 and $15 each. All the rest of the stuff is just game related, so I managed to get a bunch of Game Boy systems today. I got 2 original Game Boys here. This one is a little messed up, no screen cover and no battery cover, and there's some Sharpie on it. But even broken, these can sell for like 15 bucks. This one is in better condition. It's not perfect, but if there's no lines of dead pixels on the screen, I can sell this for close to 30. If there are a few lines, I can sell it for like 25. I got a blue Game Boy Advance SP with a stupid puppy sticker on it. No charger, and it's dead, so I don't know if it works. Most of the time they work, and I have tons of extra chargers that I've got from the flea market, so I'll put one of those with this and sell this for 40. Got a couple PS2 memory cards. They're like $4. $10 Game Boy Advance game, Classic Series Metroid. I actually did find an SP charger today, and 4 DS chargers. Also Final Fantasy Tactics, another $10 game. 3 N64 games, which I never find at the flea market. V-Rally 99 and Wave Race, both $6 games. And then Chameleon Twist 2, which is a $10 game. And that Chameleon Twist is a pretty fun series as well. For the original Game Boy, Kirby's Dream Land 2 is about a $10 game. Got a complete copy of Wii Sports, it's about 15. Wii Fit Plus, it's about 12. And Metroid Prime for the GameCube with no manual, this one's about 10. I got some PlayStation controllers. I got the clear green and clear blue for the PS1. This one's also called Emerald, I think. These are about 12 each. And then I got an Emerald PS2 controller. These ones are about 15. Got just a Nintendo RF Switch. Just always good to have extras of those. They're only worth like $6 if you try and sell them individually. And then 2 Glacier Game Boy Advance systems. This one's missing the battery cover, this one has it. These are probably like, this one's probably closer to 20, this one I could probably sell for like 22, 23. And then I got, I guess the last thing I have to show, I got 4 Game Boy Color systems, all different colors here. We have teal, which has a copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater in it, and the battery cover. This one's in pretty good shape. I'll sell this. I'll probably just keep the game with it, sell this for like 28. And then we have Atomic Purple with Sharpie on the back and no battery cover. Berry with no battery cover. And Grape with no battery cover and a bunch of tape residue, which is awful. I'll try and clean it, but it's going to be really difficult. This one I'll probably sell for closer to 15, but these two I could get 20 bucks each, easy. So that is pretty much everything. And oh, there's a couple more things right here. I always pick up little Nintendo and Pokemon toys, just to, I guess, keep for now, but once I get enough of them, I'll probably just sell them in a bundle. But this is a McDonald's one, and this is a little Yoshi figure. And then I also got this Pac-Man guy here, which comes with a little spring that holds him up and a little sticky base, and I'm going to put that on my dashboard, I think. And then 3 Lego minifigures, and this one here is a Lord of the Rings one. I'm not sure what it's worth, but general rule of thumb is that any Lego minifig, if it's like a complete person, is like $1 to $2. So, and that's like the cheapest. If you find like a Star Wars one, they can be upwards of $20, you know, and some of them can get really rare and really expensive. So always be on the lookout for those. But that is that is pretty much everything. Oh, one last thing. I got 3 of these little Pokemon backpacks, and they're all still new with the tags. And there's this one here, and then these 2 are still in the plastic. But they're all basically new. And when I was looking these up, there's none posted. There's only one that sold, but it sold for, it was $30 with free shipping or best offer, and they accepted a best offer, so I don't know exactly what I went for, but I'm assuming it was like 20 to 25, and that one was used. So these ones brand new with the tags, you know, I can probably get 35, 40 bucks each. I'll price them at like 40 or best offer and see what happens. But so that's everything that I picked up at the flea market today. And I spent exactly $328, which sounds like a lot. I know a lot of people will go to the outlet and spend 30 bucks and get all this crazy stuff, but there's no outlet, as far as I know, around here in California. But when I moved to Washington, there's 3 outlets by my house. So I'm going to be going to them more than any other place, and my profit margins will be much larger once I get there. But I spent $328, and the predicted value, and like I said, some of the stuff I had to put at 0 because I couldn't find it, but with everything else, it comes out to $1,117, which is pretty good. And value-wise, I think that's the best I've done at the flea market so far. I've only had one other day where I got over $1,000 worth of stuff. Usually it's between $600 and $900, but I think I did pretty good today. But all this stuff is just going to be boxed up and sent to my parents' house, so I'm not selling any of this yet. This is all going to have to wait a couple weeks to be listed. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be on the lookout for more. I plan on doing these pretty frequently, and if there's any questions you guys have, please leave a comment down below and ask. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.